Hello YouTube, this is TRoPrice667, and we are back after our long hiatus, long overdue to come back to play some Wi-Fi battles once again. We are in a new generation now, no more Sword and Shield. I have to now learn Scarlet and Violet instead, which is sad because I was enjoying winning Sword and Shield. But now I guess I have to start all over and try winning this instead. But with all that out of the way, I want to talk about our week 1 match. In week 1, we are going up against my good friend Tone, and his team name is the Miami Palafins. Yes, sorry. And what Tone has is he has a Dragapult, a Terra Espathra. Now, the Terra Espathra has both a Psychic Terra or a Fighting Terra, Meowscarada, Scizor, Gastrodon, Garganacl, the Snowflake, blanking on the Snowflake right now. Cryogonal, there we go. Salazzle, Hariyama, Honchkrow, and Dashboon. So, going into this matchup, I realized he did not Terra the Dragapult, which is great for me. Terra Ghost Dragapult, kind of scary, kind of wrecks my team. But since it's not Terra, I kind of can beat it a little bit better. So I kind of just like going in and looking at it as like, okay, Terra Espathra. Espathra is always something you kind of have to prep for. It can be very scary. So I kind of have what this first mon is going to be is actually the Espathra check. So it is a good old Hatterene here. And I am holding the Clear Amulet. I will explain why later, but to go over on what I'm running Imprison, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Shadow Ball. So I realized that Espathra can break through even this Hatterene if I'm running Imprison, so I kind of need the Shadow Ball. But the Imprison overall, it's there to kind of stop Espathra from clicking Calm Mind and start clicking an attack. So whether it be Store Power or the Lumina Crash, which is why I'm running Clear Amulet, because Lumina Crash can actually still break through Hatterene. So with Clear Amulet, I am actually able to 1v1 Lumina Crash itself, and I am running Draining Kiss just to get some health back, as well as Shadow Ball in case the Espathra wants to run Shadow Ball for the Hatterene, just to get some huge damage on it and not let Hatterene check it. With Imprison, I kind of stop it from clicking Shadow Ball, and then I can click Shadow Ball back if it ends up being Terra Sidekick. If it's Terra Fighting, then I can click Draining Kiss. So overall, this mod kind of just sits on most of the Espathras. I do believe that a Stored Power set can break through Hatterene slowly. So I do need to be weary of that. I think what my job is to do with this Hatterene is actually put it in range of another mon later to just revenge kill it. So speaking of, let's go into that next mon here. So we have Palafin. I am Life Orb. 4 attacks, Palafin here. With Liquidation, Close Combat, Jet Punch, and Ice Punch. So Liquidation and Jet Punch. Liquidation more so for the Garganacl. Jet Punch is for the Espathra to pick it off, as well as like a weakened Dragapult to pick it off. And, you know, Honchkrow that maybe wants to spam Sucker Punch, that sort of thing. Close Combat. So the best, his Palafin chick is actually the Gastrodon most of the time. Close Combat from and I believe I am adamant here. Check to make sure. Yeah, I am. I should be. I am actually not. Oh, whoops. Well, I should have been adamant. I forgot to change some EVs. So originally I did have a Grass Knot set on here, but Close Combat was doing about the same damage with Grass Knot versus Gastrodon. So I was like, I'll just attack on Close Combat instead and be fully physical. Either way, max attack, naughty nature, to deal as much damage as possible just with Liquidation, Close Combat, Jet Punch, Ice Punch, that sort of thing. Ice Punch there, of course, for like Dragapult, Meowscarada coming well, not Meowscarada, but Dragapult, pretty much. If I can like tank a hit and then kill back with Ice Punch. Even with a minus Spadef nature, Palafin does have quite a lot of HP, and I did invest some in the HP, so I should be able to live any Dragapult hit outside of just choice specs. So if he ends up not being choice specs, I can live a hit and I can KO back with Ice Punch. So kind of what the Palafin is here for, just to kind of pick things off, break things, as well as revenge things. Next we have the Annihilate. So I am a Covert Cloak set with Bulk Up, Taunt, Drain Punch, Rage Fist. So I kind of just bulk up on a lot of things. Scizor doesn't really like Annihilate. Meowscarada has to be banded to even do 50% with Flower Trick. So that's very nice. I am running Covert Cloak because this thing just sits on Garganacl now. As like Garganacl cannot do anything to Annihilate if I'm running Covert Cloak. So that's why I'm running it. And then just bulking up on it, clicking Drain Punch, taunting, anything like Gastrodon maybe, or Espathra even, I can taunt, and just Rage Fist and Drain Punch through. Next up we have our Choice Scarf, Terra Dark, Roaring Moon. I'm running Terra Dark because he kind of doesn't really have a good Terra Dark switch in. Like what he has is he has a Hariyama and a Dash Boon, and I'm running Crunch, U-Turn, Outrage, Iron Head. Dash Boon is if rocks are up, is 2-hit KO'd by Iron Head, and Terra Dark Crunch kind of just blows through everything else minus the Hariyama, and Hariyama doesn't really appreciate taking constant chip from like U-Turn and Crunches even, or Iron Heads, that sort of thing, since it doesn't really have reliable recovery outside of just clicking Rest. So this thing is here just to chip everything down. I am a Jolly Nature, 240 speed. This is just to outspeed Scarf Salazzles, and I'm still able to outspeed Dragapult and Meowscarada minus their Scarf, of course. Next up, we have the Tinkaton. Now, I am Rocky Helmet Tinkaton with Stealth Rock, Gigaton, Hammer, Play Rough, and Knockoff. So this set is literally just here to be a like nuisance to special Dragapult, as I can tank ahead and I can click Knockoff, I can click Play Rough, I can Gigaton Hammer something like Garganacl later on, and I can also get Rocks up. The biggest issue that this does have, I've realized, is that it does get chipped rather easily over time, so I just have to be careful of that. I have to be weary of that. I can come into Dragapult if he clicks Shadow Ball instead of U-Turn, then I could get Rocks up, and then I don't have to worry about clicking Rocks later on. I don't have to try to let this sit in versus a Scizor clicking Bullet Punch or anything crazy like that. I could just switch out and handle other mons, so, and keep this healthy for the Dragapult. So this is literally just here to be a Dragapult check, as well as just get Rocks up. And lastly, we have Iron Moth. So the Iron Moth kind of just sweeps in the back is what my goal is. Once stuff like the Dash Boon, funnily enough, or the Espathra is chipped down, I can agility up with Iron Moth, and I can just kind of sweep with Psychic plus Energy Ball plus Fiery Dance, as he doesn't really have a great way to tank on all three of those moves outside the 3 mods I just named. Even Garganacl takes 50% from Energy Ball. Since I am a modest nature, I saw no reason for me to be anything else, as Espathra is, I'm expecting, if it does come, well, I'm expecting it to come, but I'm expecting to be more of a bulky set instead of like a speedy set. So I'm not really worried about trying to outspeed Espathra, especially if it's just speed boosting on me anyways. Cryogonal isn't really a threat to this mon, so I have no reason to try to outspeed this. Dash Boon, I think, needs to be defensive to even have a chance to take on my Roaring Moon. And then there's a speed gap after that, all the way down to Honchkrow. So I'm just running a modest set with just enough speed to outspeed, a max speed dash boon if he just wants to be a speedy little boy instead. So that's kind of what I am running here. And yeah, so that is the team. I will catch you all once the battle begins with Tone. Thank you all so much. All right, see, we're here now, and see, he brings Dragapult. He brings Scizor. Meowscarada. Espathra. Gastrodon. And Salazzle. So first two things, no Dash Boon, and no... what's its face? No Garganacl. So that's kind of just great for me, starting out. And see what he wants to lead here. The Meowscarada. I mean, this is fine. I always just switch out here. Ooh, where do I want to go into, though? I think I actually go into this. It does take early damage, which is kind of annoying, but... Oh, it just clicks U-turn. That's fine. And that did so little to me. So, what does he want to go into here? The Salazzle. He's Air Balloon Salazzle. Okay. I kind of want to check something first. I want to check if the Meowscarada, if that was choice banded, possibly. I have 30 seconds left. That's fine. I have plenty of time. U-turn. 1822, which is... He did a lot less. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was a lot. I want to do something. Alright. I'm just kind of curious, where would they go here? Honestly, I think I'm just going to click Fiery Dance first. Yeah, I just want to break. Okay, you just Toxics me. That's fine. Breaking the balloon. Do I click again? Or do I just go for... I'm gonna go for Psychic. Me clicking that might just tell him that, hey, I don't have Psychic or like a great way to hit this. So I could lull him into like maybe like a false sense of security. I can get rid of this early, and that's one less thing to worry about for my my Tinkaton in the back. Oh, but he does withdraw. Does he go? Where does he go? Apache. That is the Dragapult. Alright, that's good damage. I just go Tinkaton here. Like, the thing is, this is putting the Dragapult kind of in range for Palafin just to clean up. Alright, and I also learned the Salazzle Flamethrower and Toxic. Now I get rocks up. Once rocks are up, I kind of just threaten everything. Yeah, he withdraws. Switchblade, that's a Scizor. Rocks are now up. I think I go Annihilate here. I kind of want to see how much this, if he's banded Bullet Punch, that is a possibility. I want to see how much this does. Okay, he just clicks U-turn. He does about 29 to me. That could be choice band low roll. Yeah, that's a choice banded set. Wait, I might need to redo my math. I could be wrong. The Salazzle's back. No, he did 29, so that's a choice banded Scizor. That's good to know. I just go right back into Iron Moth. So he's Toxic Willow. Alright, that's a set. I just Psychic here, I think. Or do I Fiery Dance? I think Psychic. I'm just gonna click Psychic. If he goes Meowscarada, he goes Meowscarada. Okay, he just sacks it. That's fine. He goes into his Dragapult, I think. You don't take two. No. I think that's still fine. I think sacking this at this point is fine. I do have a good chip on Dragapult to the point where Terra Dark. Crunch just breaks through. Yeah. Crit, it doesn't matter. I was dying to 2 hits anyways. So I'm just gonna click knockoff. Yeah, he kills me Shadow Ball. Alright, so Dragapult takes out Tinkaton. But Tinkaton did what it needed to do. It got rocks up. And now I just go into Roaring Moon. Oh, he does not have a switch in for Terra Crunch. So I'm just going to click Terra Crunch. If this is a Choice Banded Scizor, this should be doing a lot. Yeah. And now I just switch out right back into my Annihilate. Oh, that did a lot more than I thought it would. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go hard Palafin. That's annoying. I let that take unnecessary damage. Alright, now I think I just close combat. Because I'm guessing he'll go Gastro here. Yep. Now with with Stealth Rocks. Oh, that crit sucks. I'm so sorry. Because now I could just click Ice Punch kind of freely. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, Gastrodon's down. Now I am free to click Jet Punch later on. I think I just have to go, I think I have to sack Annihilate. How much does Flower Trick do to me? Due to my Roaring Moon. Say Flower Trick. Terra Dark. It does not kill. And I just click U-turn. Alright, so I can come back in later and just start spamming Crunch. I think I just go Palafin. And I Jet Punch. Sacks the Scizor. Crit mattered. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Where's he go? Goes back to Meowscarada. I'm actually curious how much Palafin does to Meowscarada. Oh, definitely not enough. I think it's time to sack the Iron Moth. Alright. The fact that Iron Moth took 2 is kind of crazy. But I just go right into Roaring Moon. Crunch does not kill. 2 crunches do. I think I have to U-turn though in case this is Scarf. This puts him in a very awkward position though if he goes Dragapult. Yeah, he goes Dragapult. Wait, I think that's just range for yeah, that's just range for Palafin though. Alright, so I think I do win here because I can imprison. I can always just U-turn the Meowscarada to get me. Oh, he goes Espathra now. I think here what I do is I Liquidation I need to check. Espathra. Yeah, I think I always liquidation here. And I click U-turn. What they're doing is I just need this for full health in case the Meowscarada is Scarf. If the Meowscarada is Scarf, I need that for full health so that I can guarantee live a Flower Trick and then I can U-turn on it and kill it. So that's why I clicked U-turn there over Crunch. Now, it was a good play on my part to kill that with Palafin. I'm not kill it, but do that damage to Palafin so that I could put it in range of both of my mons in the back. So I just Draining Kiss here. They click Flower Trick. That should do... Yeah, that does a decent chunk. About 85. But Draining Kiss kills. And that is a 2-0 versus Tone. Yeah, so GG's to my opponent. I think just overall, it was just expert pivoting with the Roaring Moon. I did get a good prediction with the Palafin hero as well, clicking Close Combat on the Gastrodon switch-in, because I kind of just suspected that the Gastrodon would be the Palafin check. So getting that CC off on him was amazing. Now, CC was a 2-hit KO on Gastrodon. It's like really like high roll in my favor with rocks up, since rocks were up. But the crit does suck. I'm not gonna lie, the crit does suck, because then it allows me to click Ice Punch so that he can't just go Dragapult versus me and get a free switch when I have to click Close Combat again versus the Gastrodon. So honestly, that crit sucks, and I apologize for that. But he did crit me a lot with Flower Trick, to be fair, so, you know, it was a 50-50. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and a great way to start the season, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.